welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I use the ketogenic journey to lose 212 pounds. Unfortunately, I am not at my lowest. My lowest was 157.3, I think, or 158, somewhere around there. My highest starting keto was 368 point something, think 9. My highest that ever was over 420 pounds. That being said, I now am up. Had the C word twice, adrenaline. I can go on and on and on, give excuses of why that is, why I have been eating non-stop 100% perfect macros, and still I'm up. Welcome to the world of your body being stressed out, your inflammation levels being too high, your hormones out of control after getting the C word at the 1st of January, and having to heal your body before your ass comes back off. Just saying. Just saying. That being said, let's take a look at my day. So, how's my day going so far? Well, I just lost my coffee. There it is. I was about to say it's going pretty crappy if I can't keep up with my coffee. It's going pretty good. I woke up today. Slept an hour later than I wanted, but I went to bed an hour later. I gotta fix that. I don't want to start messing my sleep up again. It is, let's see, 11:48. I am having my first collagen coffee of the day. I have already sat and watched Wendy's video, where if you have questions, a lot of people did, she answers them in there about why she chose beef, you know, why she left coconut oil off the list, things like that. I only use olive oil, spray, and butter, so I'm good. That was not my issue. My issue is, did I have enough self-control, and will my stomach be able to handle beef? If my stomach cannot handle beef, then you will see her version, probably added with some chicken, right? So that's only if I can't handle it. I'm going to try my best because I really, really want to be a part of a challenge again. I really want to get the weight off, and hopefully this will help eliminate the inflammation that nightshades can give you, that dairy can give you, that nuts can give you. All those things can cause inflammation in some people. I'm one of them. Other than cheese, I haven't ever noticed cheese give me inflammation, but I've never cut cheese out really before either. I've cut it down to 2 ounces, stuff like that, but I don't think I've gone a whole day without cheese. Oh no, really, I don't really pay attention. I just eat it. So we have a few days left to eat whatever. Last night after eating my food, I got so sick, and I ended up eating the ice cream thingy I made that was definitely not ice cream texture, but it was kind of, once it melted a little, I drank it. It was like a Frappuccino. It tastes like Frappuccino, and it was a Frappuccino texture, so I was able to drink it with no problem. And since we won't be doing those protein shakes in April, I'll be drinking them the next couple of days, probably twice a day, just because I want to drink some of the ones I have and say goodbye to them until, May. Yeah, that's going to be hard because I just found them and I really love them, but I really want to do the challenge. So, that being said, I have a lot of keto chow to go through. A lot, so I won't need that at all. Don't know what we're doing yet today at all. Just got up and decided, hey, let's put some makeup on, like some serious makeup. Usually I don't put eyeshadow on. I just do blush, brow liner, mascara, lip, and go. That is my daily routine every day, 99% of the time. But today I was like, well, I am feeling like eyeshadow and some eyeliner. So, and some, what is it called? Highlighter. Which basically means my face looks like it's got, sparkly all over it. And always gets teased. Like, Dino doesn't realize it's sparkly. He thinks I have crust all over my face. I'm like, no, that's sparkle glitter. He's like, no, it looks like crust. No, that's sparkle glitter eyeshadow. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do that today. And I still have a scar from the little bump I got during COVID. I don't know what it was. It was never a pimple. It was some kind of weird bump. It lasted for over a month, like 2 months almost, and it left a purple bruise. I never touched it. I didn't pick it. I didn't do anything because I don't want marks on my face, but I think it's there for life. And it's so purpley. Cover up, pony, and fix that. All the A words in the house are going off. Don't want to say it because I don't want all y'all to start talking. I don't know. It must be a freeze or something. No clue. No clue what it's trying to tell me. So I'm hoping by July I will be back into the 160s and I will be a happy girl. I've tried so hard. So terribly hard. And the weight doesn't want to come off. Which tells me there's something on the inside going on. Still can't get a doctor's appointment yet. I can get walk-ins, but they can't do all the tests I need on a walk-in. You have to be sick for those. They don't, if it's not like you got a fever or a cough or something like that, or your diabetes act, like it has to be something that can be, it's like an urgent care, right? They don't run all the tests, they don't do anything. And the actual appointments with the actual doctors that are in there are all booked up. It's getting frustrating. But I don't want to go find a new doctor just yet because most of them, they want to diagnose you all over again. With, like, every time I see a new doctor, oh, I don't believe in fibromyalgia. Let's go through the road of being re-diagnosed and all those tests again. That has happened to me 7 times. All 7 times come back, oh yeah, you're right, you do have it. Really? I've had it since I was 17. I know this. I know this. Okay? Oh, you don't need vitamin D. Really? Take me off of it and you will see. Yes, I do. Like, these are arguments I've had. And if you have fibromyalgia, you already know this. You're going to need vitamin D. It is, you normally have a vitamin D deficiency when you have fibromyalgia. Sometimes that's the first sign that you have it. You have some pain and you have a vitamin D deficiency, and then all of a sudden they do all this other stuff and hey, you have fibromyalgia. But yeah, that's why I hate switching doctors. I hate going to a new place because they want to diagnose you themselves. And it just drives me crazy because I'm 43 years old. I've diagnosed 99% myself to myself before, like, the doctors would be like, If a doctor listened to me in my 20s and listened to my mom, I would have known I had polycystic ovary syndrome, but they always told me I didn't, over and over again. At 37, I got a doctor, didn't even say anything, just walked in the room. She said, sweetheart, do you know you have polycystic ovary syndrome? I'm like, well, I said that, but all the doctors said no. And she's like, I can tell by looking at you. We're going to run tests to prove it, but I can tell you right now, you have it. Sure enough, had it. That's misdiagnosed a whole lot in women's life, and it causes tons and tons of heartaches because you normally can't have children, and it causes a lot of medical issues because when it's out of control, here comes diabetes, here comes high blood pressure, here comes heart palpitations, the list goes on and on what polycystic ovary syndrome can do to you. You need to lose weight to get it under control, but polycystic ovary syndrome makes you not be able to lose weight. And that was my life, in and out, hard calorie deficit, working out constantly, and just getting fatter and fatter, eating salads only with no dressing, getting fatter and fatter. Because it's not about any of that. It's about insulin in your blood. So keto works. Keto is a magic pill for polycystic ovary syndrome. So if you have that and you never tried keto, try it. But don't try it for a month or 2. You got to give it the long haul because it's got to heal what's going on in your body. And I tell myself this every day when I get on that scale and I get frustrated. I did get down to 90.8 today. When I get on that scale and it hasn't budged in a week or 2, I have to remind myself, you had the C word that F'd your body up on the inside all over, and now you got to give it a chance to go heal those things. Because before those are healed, your thighs and your booty aren't going nowhere. You're just stuck with them right now. And yes, I love my butt being big, but this is the part I don't like. Okay, I don't like this part pumping out. Okay, I don't know if it's called saddlebags, which I think it is, or not. This is very round again and pumping out. And I don't like it. Okay, so that part of my booty, and it's like, and then the shelf, I don't like a big, huge shelf. Okay, I want it round, but I don't know. I'm just picky, I guess. So I had it almost the way I wanted it. So now I got to start my squats again, and I hate squats. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Hate them. And if you have this part of your stomach poofing out, which I do 24/7 now, when it was flat, you know you got a hormone thing going on. And it's Strike Week again. 2 weeks ago it was. Ever since the C word, every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. And it's driving me crazy. That's one reason I really need to see my doctor. Because I know I got some hormone craziness going up in here. And it needs to be fixed. I think Dino thinks I'm crazy right now. I'm trying out this whole new light and new stand thingy. Tripod. It's a whole combination thing. Never used it before. One is because it has the USB port. And I'm like, I don't want to go stand next to a plug. Those kind of plugs. I only have them in a few places. And the line is very short. So Blondie looked on her desk after charging her cell phone battery pack and realized, duh, use the cell phone battery pack. I can even run my grill outside on a cell phone battery pack. So that's what I'm doing. So now it's mobile. I can move this anywhere in the house that I want because we're just using the battery bank. Yeah. So anyways, I need to drink this coffee because my country accent is coming out too much right now. I usually try to hide it the best I can, but there are times when I get overexcited or a little overtired and it just pours out. And then he starts making fun of me like he just did. He's in there saying y'all. So that being said, I'll show you what I eat today because I have no clue. Maybe I'll show you the states I bought. There's one bad thing about the states. It has a lot of white shredded little lines of fat in it. I don't like getting those kind. I forgot what it means. I think it means they were captured or it was, I don't know. It means something that I don't like. And at this moment, I just can't remember what it means. It's not the healthiest one to get, but it is what it is. That's probably why it was on sale. Right now we are doing budget. And hopefully I can eat them with no problem. And then it'll be budget and feeling okay. So I'll show you what I do today. Because I have no clue yet. At the gym. Oh, my part is horrible back there. It is 3:40 and I'm starving. I've only had my collagen coffee. I'm about to make me another one. I'm having 2 boiled eggs to see if it was the eggs last night or not. I did put some paprika, Himalayan salt, and a little black pepper on it. Because we're not going to cook the steak until about 5, and I am dying of hunger. So hungry. Okay, I'm grilling me up 2 steaks. I'll weigh them out. Probably not eating both, of course, but is a little over a pound, less than a pound and a half for both of them. And you know, it's got big bones in them as well. But I just put some pepper on it and I'll put some Himalayan salt when they are done because I don't want to dry them out. It's 5:40. I'm having 5.5 ounces of the porterhouse. I got all the fat off that I could. I am having 2 deviled eggs I just made on the fly. I took a boiled egg, took the center out, use less then half a tablespoon of mayonnaise and some mustard, sprinkle some salt, pepper, and there's my deviled eggs on the side, like fly really fast. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat this and finish drinking my coffee. Okay, so went to the gym, did the circuit twice, did a treadmill like for 20 minutes. It wasn't really what I was there to do because I came home and we took a walk too. So it is freezing. It's 8 o'clock at night and I'm just now going in. The sun is finally starting to go down. So our days are already becoming longer. Yay! Yay, yay. Everyone's like, wow, you really look good today. I'm like, wow, it's because I have makeup on. They're like, oh, yeah, you should wear makeup more often. Yeah, I think I should. I feel better when I wear makeup. I feel better when I have my hair in pigtails, okay? Even though I'm 43 years old, I think I sport pigtails very well. Like, I'm always in a great mood when I have pigtails on. I know, not supposed to be a little girl, right? At least that's what some people tell me. Pigtails are for children. Guess I'm a child. But anyways, I'm drinking my water with a tiny bit of my Circulose skinny syrup berry in there. Just a tiny bit. I think I put 2 tablespoons in this big giant 50-ounce drink. Don't worry, I won't be doing that in April, but it is not April yet. Not April yet. So, that being said, I am going inside because I'm freezing my tushy off. Alright, so far this morning, it is 10:48. I'm fighting taking ibuprofen. I woke up with a major headache. We have a low pressure storm rolling in. So, yeah, and I forgot my sinus medicine and my magnesium last night, but I take it at night, so I don't want to take it this morning because I'll be taking it again tonight. So, that being said, what have I done? Well, I didn't wake up until 9. Drinking my collagen coffee. Did a weigh-in, put a face on, put some clothes on, took care of Piper, putting last night's video together to realize it's not enough. So this video you're seeing is mixed with the other one because you obviously would have seen it already. And watching It On Keto, his channel. That's what I'm doing right now. And I gotta go take the car in at 2:30 for inspection, or the truck. So yesterday, you saw what I ate, which everything I ate yesterday was on the list for April. I decided to go ahead and give it a day earlier shot to see if I felt deprived, if I missed cheese too much, if, like, how did I feel? What happened? Also, 2 days ago, or yesterday, a day and a half ago, I ran out of the coffee I've been drinking since August. My Cinnabon flavored cinnamon coffee with no added sugars, right? No added sugars at all. 0 carbs, no added sugars. I've been drinking that since late September or August. And I went a day and a half without it. So, what I'm about to tell you, I don't know if it's from going to the gym yesterday. I don't know from the foods I ate and that I cut cheese out for a day. Or if it's because of that stupid asinine coffee. Because I was wondering before. But it's so yummy and I couldn't find one that I liked anymore after having the C word twice. So I couldn't really get off of it. And I switched because I ran out. But it's coming on the 1st. Which it might have to go into storage because I drank some cinnamon dolce Starbucks one all day yesterday, which is really yummy and doesn't taste burn. That's the one I had in my 2 coffees yesterday. And I peed. for hours last night. Hours. And I woke up at 188.4. 188.4. So that's over, what, 2.5? Or exactly, yeah, about 2.5 pound weight loss since yesterday. Was it the food? Was it cutting out the cheese? Or has it been that stupid coffee all along? I'll be so pissed if it turns out that it's been that coffee this whole time. Because my weight gain started happening when I started drinking that coffee. And I blamed it on everything else. I did mention before I wondered if it was the coffee, but did my ass stop drinking it? No, I did not. Because my taste buds were so screwed and it's all I could stand. So I don't know, people. I don't know. Was it time for a whoosh? Yes, it was about time for a whoosh. Was it coincidence that I wasn't drinking that coffee? I think I'm going to order me some, because my whole weight loss journey was on Starbucks coffee. Not going to lie. I used Maxwell and Folgers at first and then switched to Starbucks, and that is it. I didn't allow any other brands in until this past like September or something when I got introduced to Cinnabons that people drink all the time and swear they lose weight on it. Could just be a coincidence, but it's really making me wonder right now. So I think I'm going to go on Amazon and put some in my wish list because I think they're expensive. I don't know. They might not even have it on Amazon. The K-Cup. I'm going to look on Sam's. Maybe they sell a big box and I can buy it that way. Because I just ordered a crap load of the Cinnabons. But if it turns out that that's it, because that is the only thing I do every day, and my weight's not budging, and I'm not eating enough, and I'm not eating any carbs, so my sugar should always constantly be low. I don't know. But I'm excited. My weight did go down, so that's a yay. I'm also changing some stuff around in my life. I'm now not stressing myself out at night to put the videos together. That's why some days you get 2. That's why some days it's a little behind in days. Sometimes it catches up. I will always tell you the date. Like today is the 30th. Just because I don't want to stress myself out anymore, I'm putting them together after I've got my morning coffee. And then it takes all day to upload. That's why you normally see it the next day. That's why it's a little behind. But it helps with my stress level. And when you're trying to lose weight, your stress level and sleep matters so greatly. So much. I'm exhausted today because of that. So many times I got up and peed last night. I think it's actually why I also have a headache. I probably will take some magnesium. No, I can't take the magnesium until bedtime. But I think I'm going to take some electrolytes. However, there's this one electrolyte that I love so much, and I'm not going to name it because I don't think it's doing it, but I just want to have a conversation about it. It seems every time I drink them, I go up. Does anyone else go up when they drink electrolytes? No, it's a good one. It's a good clean one. I love the taste. It's amazing. Wendy and Harry drink it and go down, but I also started drinking that around the same time, and every time I drink it, I tend to go up, which isn't gaining weight. It's just some water weight. So I don't know. I'm just dissecting everything, trying to figure out why, because I can't get into the doctor right now. My mom and dad are having hard times getting the doctor. My dad has some serious issue going on right now, and he's gone to the doctor so many times this week in hospitals and emergency rooms, and it's terrible. He has this thing, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right. It's called giant cell arthritis. I don't think it's arthritis. It's something that sounds like that. But basically, it's the blood vessels in your brain swelling. And you can lose your eyesight. You can die from it. You can stroke out. Like, you can paralyze. There's so many bad things it does to you. He had it years ago, and it was cured. Then he got the C word. It's come back after it. So it is like trips to hospitals and tons of steroids and tons of all kind of stuff. It does a really bad thing to you. So that's been a nightmare. My mom doesn't feel good. Like, she's sick and she's trying to get appointments, and then my daughter, and then it's just like, and I gotta get the cars inspected, and then my daughter's always booked up, and when they're free, I can't because someone else has an appointment. And yes, my daughter's 16. One, we live in the boonies, can't leave her home alone. That's just not happening. She's not me. She's not 16 or 13-year-old me who ran around, did everything, went to malls by herself, had a lot of bad shit happen to me. So I was very strong, stubborn, and I knew how to run, and I knew what to do in situations. I tried to instill it in her, but it doesn't work. She sees a moth, she's going down for the count. Like, baby girl is terrified of so much weird things. Not things she should be terrified of, like moths, and like it's weird things like moths and different stuff. So plus they know she has ADHD, she has anxiety, depression, and they still are going to be testing her for autism. She has so many signs, and of course the signs can be the ADHD and OCD. Like, it could be those two combined that equals the signs. So there's a girl's autism where they are extremely functional. They're even like, you can touch them, you can, because everyone thinks autism is having to wear a helmet and hitting against the wall, or you can't touch them, or they talk a certain way, but that's not necessarily true. There's tons of different spectrums of autism, and there's one where the girls are sensitive to light and sounds, and they have a lot of texture issues, and it's not environment, but kind of like the like people sounds around them. Everything has to be done their way only. They can never ever see your point of view. They only see theirs, and you make no sense, and then they throw a fit and start screaming. You think it's a spoiled brat, but it's not. And she has all that, which if it isn't autism, they think it's a severe case of ADHD / OCD, but they're leaning more towards autism. So she's being tested for that, and so many appointments. Like, everyone's got appointments. Plus I want to go to the gym because my physical being means the most to me, and all the doctor can do is tell me, oh, this is wrong with you right now, we need to fix it. Well, they never put me on meds because 99% of all meds I'm allergic to, and 2, I'd rather fix everything with a diet. So keto can fix millions of things that's wrong with you, including adding some exercise can fix other, like, help boost the keto. That's how I look at it. It helps boost the keto because it puts you more in a deeper state of ketosis, because if you're not eating the fats, lots of fats, like I don't eat lots of fats. The only fats I had yesterday is what was in my egg and the steak after I cut the fat off. So if you're not eating tons of fat and you go work out, your body has to burn double the amount as it normally does of fat that's on your body, because it needs to go get it for energy. That's why when I hear so many people say, well, when I go to the gym, I'll do a carb up even though I'm keto. Or on those gym days, I'm not keto because I'm going to the gym and I need those carbs. Bull. I call bull. Why I call bull is, unless you're sitting there 8+ hours, why do you need those carbs? Why not protein? Why not load yourself down with some protein? Or do a bulletproof coffee. Give yourself a little boost with some fat in it before. Why? And I just want to know why. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm just saying, from all the research I've done, everything I've seen, watching the bodybuilders who do keto, it sounds like an excuse to get to eat some carbs. And some of them are not eating healthy carbs, okay? Some of them are going to get their breads and stuff and pasta, and they're saying they have to do this before going to the gym. You were at the gym for an hour on a treadmill and a few machines. Why? You didn't need that, because now all the work you just did was to burn that garbage off and not the fat on your ass. So I'm not getting mad at any of y'all if y'all believe that. I'm just saying I can't rationalize that thinking after all the 5 years of research, all the studies I've read, all the watching, literally people. I know, I'm going to hear it. This is Dino. This is what he says to me. Yeah, they're taking steroids. They can't have muscles like that without steroids, and especially on a keto diet. Yeah, they're eating carbs and they're just lying saying they're not because they can't have muscles. No, I don't think these people are on here for that reason. I think they're on here because they genuinely want to help people and show them that you really can do all this and build muscles and feel great doing a ketogenic diet. That's a conversation I have with him and then other people all the time because they just don't believe you can ever build muscle. Why? Muscle is made of lean mass, right? So why do you think bread and pasta is going to build a muscle? That's going to build fat that you have to turn into a muscle. Why not just skip that part and go straight to building nice, beautiful muscles with a lot of healthy, delicious fats and meats, because it won't turn to like insulin in your blood and you won't have like all these fat cells jiggling. I don't know. Is it just me? Does that not make sense to anyone else? To me, that makes sense. And I feel more amazing when I'm going to the gym. I wanted to go today, but that's kind of knocked out of the water with the late appointment. So tomorrow we will be hitting the gym. Also, I have to train my body to start eating earlier because I want to do like Wendy and Harry, be done earlier. Probably not as early as them with food because I don't wake up as early. So I'm thinking I want to be done eating by 4, 5 at the latest. I don't wake up until 8 or 9:30, somewhere between there, between 8 and 9:30 every day. So if I was to stop eating by 4 a.m. is 12 hours. I have a headache, so I'm doing the math right now in my head. And then that would be 16 hours at 8 o'clock, and I don't ever drink anything before 8:30. So we're looking at 16 and a half to 17 and a half, or 17-hour fast, somewhere in there, every day. Because the fasting is going to be a big part of my journey for the whole month of April. I'm going to do the intermittent fasting, minimum 15 hours, max 18. Then we have the 2 days a week. That's the 500s. So I got to work all that out. Because she didn't give a calendar, right? I didn't see a calendar, which means I got to make my own calendar using the protocol food list she gave me. Ooh, I need to start working on that. I didn't even think about that. It's a challenge where I got to make my own calendar. I'm so used to her. Boom, here's your calendar. No. But that works because I can do it with my food, like what I buy. So, because I'm mixing the 2 challenge very much, because I know I'll never do 3 keto chows in a day. Okay, I don't even know if I would do 2. I know for sure I do 1. So I'm going to be mixing them. So I need to start working on my program and my calendar using her list, because I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out my calories, and I want to keep my carbs to a certain level. And if you do 3 keto chows a day plus my collagen, that would make my carbs way too high, because I do always total carb. So, and I can't give up my collagen. Oh my gosh, people. I have been keto for years now, and I still made a boo-boo. Since October or September, somewhere in there. For the first time ever, I had ordered me it was November. MCT powder from Perfect Keto. I know 1 scoop of collagen is like 2 carbs. 1 to 2 carbs, something like that. And I started using 2 scoops a day of the MCT powder, which I haven't done in weeks though. But I just noticed last night while putting them on the counter, on their little shelf after dusting, Each scoop has 4 carbs, 4 total carbs. 4 net carbs. It's 4 carbs. Okay. 2 a day is 8. 2 a day of my collagen's 8. So that is 16 total carbs. I was not as low carb as I thought. When I was doing 12, I was 20 total. When I was doing 20 total, I was almost 30. When I was doing 30 total, I was almost 40. See where I'm going here? 8 carbs count for me because I keep it so perfectly in line. You can even get tripped up being keto for years. You're so used to something being one way and you don't even think to look at the back of the thing and realize, oh, the MCT powder, even though it's a tinier scoop, it's actually 4 carbs, honey. So now you did 2, so that's 8 in a day. Also, always look at your heavy cream when you buy heavy cream because all of them are different. Some are 0, which to me means 1. The ones that say 1 means 2 to me. Then there's some that actually says 2 or 3 or 4 or 6. You have to read. You never can stop reading. Unless you are at your goal and you feel great and you're not gaining weight. Any other time, you better keep on reading. Holy crap, I was in shock. In shock. I went back and looked. Oh my gosh. So I was proud of myself at being 17 total carbs. But I wasn't 17 total carbs now, was I? Moral of the story, never stop reading if you're still losing weight. Or if you want to keep high ketones for medical reasons either. That explains a lot. Most people watching this who do low carb would not understand 8 carbs, how much it can affect you. But when you have polycystic ovary syndrome, you have to be so strict. Like, so strict. Especially me. It's so terrible how strict. But I'm going to shut up now because I ran my mouth for 20 minutes. And I'll show you what I eat today. I hate my spatulas. Hate them, hate them, hate them. They don't have a sharp enough edge. But when I use plastic or any other kind, they burn instantly. Even without leaving them on there, they do this. I'm about to throw this one away. I've only used it once. See that? And that won't scrub off. That's burned pieces. I don't eat any of the fat on here, so I will be pulling all that off. And there's probably about 6 ounces or so of actual steak on here at the most. I'm getting used to looking at stuff, each part of it, and knowing what it is. No, you're not going outside. Sharky wants to go for a walk, but he goes for a run on that leash. I gotta buy him a new one. He broke it almost. So I'm eating at 1 p.m. Put my Himalayan salt all over it. I'm excited because I did get, even before Wendy announced that they had the shakers of the Redmond real salt seasoning flavor things, I bought the kit already so I can try and see if I like the cherry one she's been talking about a million times. So that is coming soon, so I'm very excited about that. I will love that. Probably. I love stuff like that. So that would be amazing on this, wouldn't it? So this is what I'm going to eat. Like I said, it's 1 o'clock. I'm trying to get used to eating my biggest meal before 2, and then maybe some eggs and a keto chow. Made sure to be done by 5, at least for me. And I know the challenge wasn't supposed to start yet, but it just worked out that way yesterday, and I might just go ahead and continue it today. I don't know. We'll see. I do have some cheese I need to eat, so I'll let you know if I eat some cheese. He would not leave me alone. Would not stop crying. He even brought me his harness, which I need a new one desperately. It's too loose around the stomach. They've chewed on this, and I'm afraid there's multiple places that's loose. I don't like that it's a slingshot. It can be pulled on my hand too easy, like rubber band. Don't eat off the ground. Mommy's kept you well. He's so excited. And it's Velcro, so I'm a little nervous. I tried to put him in Willow's, and Willow's is so tiny that it wouldn't go over his head. It wouldn't go around his body. Sharky! Sharky! Say hi to the internet. Oh no, we've heard a birdie. So this is what we're doing right now. Totally wanted to go to the gym, even for just 30-minute workout, but Dino doesn't want to feel rushed in what we're doing. But the gym's 24/7. We could go do everything and then go to the gym. But of course he wants to hurry back home because of Piper. She's been wanting out a lot more today. She's getting more and more comfortable. Once the cats are older, the kittens, once they start walking, like 3 weeks old, I'll feel a little more safe, or maybe 2 weeks old. But right now, Sharky doesn't know what they are, and he starts freaking out when he sees them, so that's no go. Oh, somebody just spin me around and around in a circle. Round and around in a circle, I'm taking my mommy. No, we're not running today. I don't think mommy can handle running today. Don't get in that nasty dirt. We don't know who's been in there. Not those leaves. He's adventuring. Sharky's adventures. What can I get into you? Nope. The prey has cat poop. No, a prey has cat poop in it. Come on. Sharky. Come on. Don't make me choke you. I don't want to choke you. Hold on. So I don't know if it's from working out yesterday or the no dairy for a day. Going on to 2 days now. Other than my Kerrygold butter, which is less than two tablespoons, sometimes 3 a day max. It's where I get my fats. Of course, I'm getting some from eggs. But I feel better. Like, I don't know how to explain. My pain is more subsided today. I have severe brain fog, but that's from the C word. I can't seem to get rid of it. But my emotions seem to be more in check, which is rare since the C word. Seriously rare. So I don't know. Maybe it's the dairy. Maybe Wendy and Harry is really onto something. And I'm willing to give it up for a whole entire month and see what happens with the scale, my emotions, my body. And it's worth it, right? It's worth giving up stuff we like the taste of to heal ourselves. That's just what I keep telling myself. Because it totally is worth it. I just got to remind myself constantly. Yes, babies. Mommy sees you, but you're not coming out. Mommy gotta go. Mommy gotta go.
Mommy. I know I'm your little boy, but I want to run away. I tried so hard to take my vest off and get loose, and I bit you and I scratched you because I want to play with the other kitties, but you were mean and you wouldn't let me go. You said you loved me too much and you made me come inside. Yeah, Mommy, just let him go so I can get all the attention myself.
Okay, so I might have done some shopping for the challenge starting on the 1st. Even though I kind of did it yesterday and I'm kind of doing it today. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or not, because it's supposed to start on the 1st, but I'm going to have to get me more eggs. I've gotten some eggs. I also have another one that I've already boiled already, so I have boiled eggs going on. I'm not really crazy about this steak right here, but it was the cheapest they had, which I might be sharing because this is a lot of meat because I am doing keto chow as well. Then I got me my beef that I can have. These are has to sell by the 6th. So, you know, 2 patties in one day. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I have 4 days easy with the beef patties. I have these bad boys. Like I said, I gotta go make a calendar and I gotta see how many, like, my macros for the whole entire month. I'm gonna go work on that tonight because this might just be one day, depending on what my macros are. So this could be one day. Like I said, these are way higher, so it would be 2 patties in a day. Then I do have another pack of this at my mom's, which I might trade and give her some of this because she said I could have it, but I don't think I could eat all this meat in like a week. But then again, depending on my macros, I might be eating it all. We will see. I got all my keto chows ready to go. I have eggs. Aw, hold on. Look who we have. Hi, Pipey. Did Daddy bring you out here and disturb my little video because you're so cute and you don't come out much? Why don't you go outside and get some air on the porch?
She smelled the food.
She smelled my raw meat.
Yeah, smells food.
Aw, you look so tired, baby girl.
You didn't feed her for 5 days.
Yeah, she gets multiple cans of kitten food because that's what she needs. She needs those vitamins.
You didn't feed her for 5 days. Look at her. Look how skinny she is.
My baby. Okay, so I am a little hungry, so I've taken 3 boiled eggs and put them in my food processor and grinded them down with 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 3 teaspoons of mustard, a sprinkle of Himalayan salt, paprika, and black pepper. And this is my last meal of the day, really. I've already had my coffees. I had my steak and eggs for lunch. During the challenge, I'll be able to have keto chow, of course, but I'm just getting my body ready for this challenge so I do not fail. A lot of people might be savoring their last days of cheeses and the last days of vegetables, or having some Quest peanut butter cups or whatever you like, but I'm too worried that will set me up for failure. So I'm doing hardcore crash with just eggs, beef, and butter for 3 days, and then sliding in some keto chow. Time to go sit down after I eat this and figure out my calendar. Note to self, I am more of a texture girl than I thought, and I hated the texture of that completely. Maybe it's because it's a different brand of eggs, because I normally grind my eggs up like that, but it was very grindy, like not smooth. Not the texture I'm used to when I do that. So Dad gets it. Didn't eat it. Just drank me 2 of these though. Bad boys of water. Probably gonna make another one. I am still a little hungry. So I'm debating, do I go eat some eggs? Do I let it pass? Or do I make some keto chow? I don't know, because I don't want to eat at 8 o'clock at night, because that's what time it is. But I do have 2 more days before I start the whole, don't eat past this, don't do that, don't do this, do... Cats. Do this, don't do that. This is what's waiting for me every time I come home. Babies. Babies are wanting out of the house, but they're not allowed out this door. They can go out the back door when Mommy left it open for them. You'll think they were doggies. I forgot I wanted to go share this when my mom Anna accidentally brought her house phone home, so I gotta go take it back and then split this up because this will be too much meat for me. I'll never be able to eat it all before it goes bad. still gotta do my calendar thing. I might do week by week on it, just because of groceries. Maybe some weeks I don't want any beef at all and I just want to do the keto chow and eggs. I think that's probably how I'm gonna do it, because I'm thinking I really got to figure out those 500 calorie days too, where I want to stick them. I'm gonna go see if Wendy, I didn't get to watch her video today, go see if she's like made a calendar for herself yet. This phone is not doing this justice. Y'all just don't know how gorgeous that sun is right now. I hope the new phone will show it. It gets here tomorrow. I wasn't going to be buying a new phone, but after switching over, this phone is incompatible and is not working. I can't receive and make calls or use the internet much. It is a nightmare. So new phone, here I come. Okay, so I was too hungry just to do water. So I have taken 2 tablespoons of butter and the eggnog powder keto chow and made me some ice cream. So I'm gonna eat this, and it's kind of like I'm doing the challenge, but I'm not, because Dino really wants me to get a salad tomorrow night. So we will see. Since the whole month of April, I'm probably not gonna be able to eat out. They are starting to open their eyes today. Slowly, little tiny peep of eyeball is showing on some of them. I'm not really sure where that came from, kitties. We don't need that in there. The twins are the biggest.